Hey, what's up, guys? It's Roscoe here. I'm going to do a PvP pet battle video or stream. What's that? And I'm gonna just do some kind of teams where they're pets that I've been wanting to play with, wanting to try out. Some of these kind of like favorited ones. I've got that Pappy, but so far not so good. That's probably the best. It's carried by the Kanchong hatchling there. Yeah, the difficulty of this guy is that quick attack is for power. It's incredibly weak, but it is what it is. Maybe a sweeper to like an AOE team, but then possibly go to him. We'd just have to see. Cool. Do I play this? Yeah, I'll play this. So this Corphic Swarmling is actually been doing all right for me. I think it's on like a really mad team. Yeah. So essentially, what I've decided here is obviously people want to swap out when they lined up for that takedown combination. So what pet potentially can you kind of get a setup on so that there's always a punish for that? Scaly is probably the best, really, for this, especially because it's health pool. Um, this team was essentially it was set up, and I was looking at all the feigned deaths and things like that, but none of the others are. I don't think any of them have like dots or anything. Oh, there's one. There's this. This has a dot, but other than Felimlate, it's not that good, really. So yeah, Scaly it is. There is. I mean, there's a couple of other fade pets that actually could be alright. So the Wayward Spirit, you're potentially gonna land like a two-shot once that fades away, and maybe we can try that. I mean, if that had one less round duration, Jadefar Spirit as well, it has a dot, but it's not great. Okay. I literally hate this guy. So. I don't think there's any way that I can win this. So the damage is really quite reduced there as well. Okay, I mean, I have a PP pet. I can't see any way of coming out on top here. Because essentially you need quite a specific team to trouble them, I suppose. YOLO. Okay. So that's not done too badly. So he has that deflection. Cool. Yeah, that's not good. think that was exactly the right amount of health. So I guess like the full power flank, right? And then I'm not massively convinced to take that thing down. I don't get that. Okay. That first one wouldn't have done too much damage, so let's go, buddy. There we go, that's really good too. Okay. Pretty sure. There we go. That was actually pretty tough. Yeah, I think there would be much more that I could kind of do there with this team. The Swarmling did so well, especially because they swapped out a lot. Luckily, I didn't manage to deflection any of my ambiphisms. Not that it made a great difference in anything. Okay. So I want something that's strong versus. Oh, here we go. I mean, the junk hopper though is just a bit of a liability there. The darkening. Random trench slug. What speed does this have? 266. So I played this person already. Don't miss. Oh, I almost missed. Okay, now I'll go for this. The dot will get the job done. So I know that they have the weather change, but it's not gonna matter. Okay. Well, this thing has portal, I know that for sure. Okay. I'd expect a portal here, to be honest. Wow. Kind of get this going because I'm going to start running into kind of mist territory soon. Interesting decision. For when you've been playing against like a magic brawler, obviously this team is too hardcore. I've actually been playing the Spectral Spinner a little bit more. Specifically, I've created this team potentially to be a tier team. Got here. Now let's keep with this. The trench lug might be useful. I face a really specific meta of Felifex's Skyfins quite often. And Clutch Sisters, so this team really does a job on them. Taking the weak backlife damage. The blind. It really starts. It messes up their cooldowns basically. And if they start with a Felifex Skyfin, as long as we can get darkness up, it's gonna be a hard hitting. Okay. Don't have snap. Great. Just going in. These are gonna be hard hitting abilities. So he will die. I'll go for that just in case they don't go for the surge. Cool. Let's hope that they don't have Cult Lightning. What speed is that? That is slower than this. Great. Okay. A rabbit is going to cause me issues for sure. Cool. Getting that up is decent now. Wow. So, Chloe can't be blinded properly. So don't miss. That was close. That was really close. Okay, let's change out from darkness. Just because the Twilight is really good. It wasn't great there. is a really strong pet. I moved something up into this. Oh, here we go. This has got a cool combination. So using Kovok instead of the Kunchon hatchling. But it's kind of like a way to punish newer players cynically, because start of this, Summer Flies, Feign Death into this guy. Black Claw as the opener, so that this is kind of ticking extra. And then you go for the pheromones. And then the Void Shardling is just there because it's underused. Yeah, this is an interesting pet. What I would love would be more pets, kind of in the mold of Scaly, where I mean, I would love for this Toxic Bite and Rip to actually work, but not be like the double-edged sword to end all double-edged swords. It's actually it's so much of a double-edged sword that I just don't. Well, Scaly's made onto a lot of teams. There's a few pets that have this thing. You could really like Toxic Bite, gimmick it up. 2.6 hours, not too bad on the speed, you know. Interesting. What? So it's level 21. 296. So that boa is potentially useful. It is cool as well, isn't it? It's one of the cooler looking ones. But yeah, back to this Toxic Bite. It's such a double-edged sword. It's unreal. And solely because it buffs the opponent's damage as well as damage taken and damage done. So if you got a Toxic Bite up and did a Great Sting, every single one of those ticks would do an additional 150 damage. It works out to be absolutely unreal. It's like adding an extra K to it. Oh, it's this guy. What's his name? I think it's in this other one. It's my buddy Dementia. Okay. That dot's not too bad to have up. And I want to tag it if I can. Great. Great swap there. Really? Okay. It's alright, buddy. I'm sure about that. Hmm. You should be lifting off. It's GG. Dementia, bro! What are you doing with this absolutely beasting team? Yeah, it's my buddy. Real skillful player. My buddy Dementia. That's his name. Generally, that's actually a really difficult team to beat. Ricky. The fact that he did get beaten by like this. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Let's go with this. I don't know if I want a strong versus that is magic. Strong versus that is aquatic. Is there stuff? Oh, there is stuff. So am I bringing in the Bone Serpent? A rabbit here. So EU Kovok resets tomorrow. Let's see. It's like a day late. What? Like or six days early. No, it's a day later than the US. So like quite often when you guys post, it'll be something like the pet end of the cricket event or start of the cricket event. For EU, it's kind of either not happened or it's going to end the next day, which is quite cool, I suppose. Um, what can I put in this spot? Maybe I want strong versus undead here. And then we could put this guy, Junk Hopper. Magic's gonna be so good against. No, I can't do that. Because Magic would just be so good against me. The Nishi run. Something like this. Something like a party move that would. Yeah, scroll down. Vamp for the. Yeah, like. This, the only thing is, it's not synergy here, and then I'm going to change the. I mean, this. Do I want to try it? Let's have a look for stuff at bubble. Or decoy. Where's that, this thing? Cooping Ooze, buffed by that. Expunge. And stuff swapped around, probably that. Out of the box. Oh, really. Out of the bag. Let's go. Don't be my buddy Dementia. To be fair though, he's only got like a few hundred wins. Lowest health. Yeah, someone that does wow, look at you, magic pens. One that doesn't do much damage to me. Cool. How effective is this weather going to be for me? I mean, he's going to change it soon anyway. I want another cyclone. And this will take a bit of tick damage from the weather. But don't kill me. We'll go for the heal. Oh, it landed short though. That weather is so bad. I kind of was like, maybe he'll portal. The echoing oozling with the killing blow. I mean, it was all about that, to be honest. Fortunate that the one magic pet in his team didn't have strong damage here, so. Let's try this happy team. As I said, kind of at the start of the stream, it's just it's so weakly. So the strat is this do its thing. Then this can come in and swap out whatever it's kind of attacked. Or no, probably still worthwhile. It's only like well, I say only, it's 70k on the Ocean I play on. Oh, I missed. So what's most likely to... I mean, this isn't going to be able to beat that thing. Don't mind the weather. He's going to change the weather, isn't it? Do I think there's value in getting this up for one? Yeah. I do. Quick attack paying off. So 164 you need to go down to. So I had the PP of this guy for a long time. I had to go and get the PS. Bit of a nightmare. What? I think they both still tick, right? Yeah, I'm gonna shield up now. Yeah, and the couple of times that I've kind of used it in these teams, it's actually been really tanky. Surprisingly so. I mean, the question is, would I want to go for Purine? That is such a weak attack. The bees is the one. Like, I love the bee. It's from my bees. It's from my flies. I mean, this other stuff that has this. Just don't have them. Go and buy that, I suppose. I mean, that does, like, the model on this is so cool. Like, stealthy. To be. What else have I I've been wanting to play with Janie. Child of Janie. Janie. Oh, I do love myself a Bloodfang. Then we could go, I think, Snarly. Couple of reasons. So one, if I can get Stampede up, I'm going to go for a Killing Blow, and then the synergy there. And then what? So I need something strong versus flying pets now, really. Go in for the 314. Oh, this shows how kind of over budget it is. So was it 4 power? It gets 264. No, it's not. I mean, it is over budget. Which I always thought it was. Hideout Wisp. The Boom. The Sweep. I like the Boom with the Sweep, to be honest. sweep out dots, hard hitting. Stick with that because there's a million Dragonkin in my litter. Kinder Surprise. I don't know if in like the US they have like Kinder Surprises. They're like little chocolate eggs with kids' toys in. Kid toys in. Sorry. And like I remember as a kid, like just going absolutely nuts for them. Like, and especially because you get the toy as well, right? So the chocolate is good. It's a bit sickly now. Like as an adult, it's a bit too much. But as a kid, you just get absolutely wild with it. And then you get the toy inside, so you have to sometimes build it, or there'd be a small amount of kind of assembly required, I suppose. Usually, obviously, pretty simple because it's aimed at kids. I remember getting like a little motorbike out of one, kind of cars and just like that kind of thing. I'm sure there was like really crappy stuff, if they're kind of aimed at boys and girls. But as a little kid, I was like, I'm not really feeling that. But I've got a younger sister, so we could have always swapped. Yeah, I do love Bloodfang. It's like most effective on either this guy or the Toe Nibbler, probably. Oh, this has got it. If I had like a Flurry or something, you consider it'd be better. Oh, money bags. Somewhat aquatic. Hard life. Okay. Take the weak hit here. And then think about where I want to take the next one. Snarly, I think. Or you just go for it. These are like the little dinosaurs from Jurassic Park. They're like the little like pest ones. Going for the trade, are we? I wonder if I had any more misses in there. I didn't. No. It wouldn't have been enough. Let's go with this. They go for like the big wombo combo. My boom's gonna take it. I need to miss. I'm just going to go for the punch, huh? Send that to the back line. And now we have to swap out here, right? I'm not appreciating that crit. Wow, that hit right at the top end. Not quite enough though. So I can't take a hit here really. Kez have a life exchange. I suppose they had 25% chance to win that. And if they'd had the life exchange right, I think it'd have been close. No, this guy has it. Wow, you could really reach with a blood tank. It's hard, isn't it? Not hard. That's not what I wanted to do. Where's that Mines at Sea team? So a lot of these teams in this tab at the moment I just found, I suppose, out of nowhere. They're all in this general tab, to be honest. I need to kind of try this. That's right. The meta doesn't seem too cool. So the chunky and the knockoff. Unfortunately, it's not really a cyclone pet that fits that, but this has cool lightning, so. The cool lightning cyclone without a hit modifier is extremely good. So with one. The only thing you could do is you could put something with a speed changer there, I suppose, like, what's his name? P-Chick. Might want to swap the dragons about then. There's a PS with a similar. There's also there's a PP with a similar moveset as well. Oh. This guy. But it's I think it's from like an event or something. Or you can get it off the black market auction house. I wonder if we could make like a tail smash one of these guys work. Blessing. What's that? But the only thing now is now that Haunt is gone, it's much harder to kind of. It's not Haunt not gone, but it's dropped out of the meta, I suppose. It's much harder to get a dot on someone to enforce them to the back line, other than through the Fellows in Skyfin. Because doing that, darting someone up and putting them to the back line is such an effective strategy. Especially if you're quicker. Okay. Oh wow, that might actually really hurt me. What? What? Well, at least I won't be blinded. This is so much damage for him to take. I mean, the punch field is a bit of a waste of time. Hey, somebody should hit. Yeah. That fast blind is just so good. Might have just enough in the tank. Oh no, still all around. Oh, it definitely will. So the knockoff bling has absolutely taken to task this team. So because it won't be that effective just to go for one of these, because they're kind of debuffed up. That's where it's at. Yeah, the fact this is a slow team is a concern. Junkie Roach representing. So here it can or could run. Yes. If you're going to do that, you'd go for the HP. But I'll just risk it. Okay. Let's go back to this. We've got a quite solid win against the Meta guy, Dementia. And now it must just be some guy. Look how many times I've played him. To this tab. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Nathan Kobok, I noticed on your Battle Log Keeper, when you like click out of it, this disappears. Or something is different to mine. Because I have this bar always there. Weird. Maybe I should see if it is updating. Yeah, it's definitely one of those kind of middling teams, I suppose. At this voyage handling. Good versus the Hermit Crab. Good versus the Fellow Hector Skyfin. Low HP, so this will get swapped in. straight into a Soul Rush. Maybe it's something you want to do, right? Because you're going to do quite a bit of damage to this. Cool model, actually. One of the cooler pet models, really. It'd be a nightmare to try and like clip that for a thumbnail. Absolute nightmare. To HP, so what do I go for HP? No. Yes. I mean, it doesn't matter because you're not going to run anything other than SS. So I'm actually going and getting these. It's like this. I think this was out the same time as the Clutch Sister and Fellow Victor Sky. I think they were all the same time. Poor guy. At least he has the blind on this, so there's a chance I'm going to miss. If it was me, I probably would run Flash. Because you're quite quick, and it's a real troll ability. So you go for this. And then some players are like, oh, I need to get out of here. I don't want to do it in this situation. See if we can land this. Oh, same speed. That's why I went for the HS. I was thinking, oh, I'm going to be slower here. Okay. There's probably some use. There's not the worst one to take for it. Even if you go to get it up now, a magic pet. Be a great time to land a stun. Oh, buddy. I suppose if you scorched her, you're having to waste it into nothing. I don't think I'll ever understand going for that Scorched Weather as a magic. Sometimes you can maybe kind of go for like swap outs and stuff. Sometimes. Let's go for this. So I was trying to use this cat. That's why I want to. I need to get a stone. I think I must have stones. Get that there. Get it in there. Where's it from? It's not exactly like that good. This guy. I suppose with my opponent as well, they're not playing the same person, or the same team. They're playing the same person, obviously. What? Why? I've been really lucky with those actually. Cool, the little guy's healing up. I think he has punch, but it just did normal damage. Get my heals up for double hits. Yeah, that's probably just about worthwhile. So I know that he has murder instinct. I don't think that's gonna do anything to that. It will this next time. And yeah, this cat, the SS cat. Nothing to do with these two. Nothing to do with them. Don't mind them in the back. Where's this cat then from? Oh, it's just like a wild one. Oh, there's other SS versions. The Sandkin. I understand that this used to have. It used to have Howler Supercharge, and then it had Wind Up. So it's just like a one-shotting machine at 55 speed. Which it's funny that I've kind of got but not leveled up. That's a relatively good model. There's a time when I wanted to kind of do a meme team with the PS or the PP. That, but tough. It's a tough life. We could get the Cheetah Cub going. Slightly different model. Where's Bill? No, so I guess there's a sweeper. There's potential for this guy. Maybe not in a hermit crab meta, but up to the back. I don't know. I think whatever patch this came out with was 8.1 maybe? 8.2? All these kind of pets, most of them are just absolutely garbage. So if we look at hang on. So you got these. the storm, is it? Yeah, like the swarm. Okay. That warbot. Stay in, bro. Stay in. You don't want to swap. Why would you want to swap out? It hits so hard. This thing's got a tough job in its hands. I'd kind of rather use this for a little while. You got launch rocket, have you? So hopefully they'll try and go for it again. Sometimes avoiding launch rocket bugs the game out. This is a big hit, they should be gone. That dog. Get a hit and then we're going to be out of there. Because I don't want to take the stun. Okay. So when this is quicker, I mean, it was only really good there because they never swapped out a single one of the stun takedown combos. Okay. Let's go for this. So this was doing really well. This thing was coming in the 80s, but then you got this loss. So what you can do, you can stagger Whirlpool in line with your Clobber. So Whirlpool, and then kind of the round before they'd be able to kind of use any. I think it's against the idol, so they'd be able to use their deflection. I went for the stun. It missed under the sandstorm, and then they were able to kind of not only get a hit on me on that round, where I just didn't do anything, but then kind of avoid the Whirlpool. So essentially just 2 turns of mine were just absolutely wasted. This is going to be tasty. Okay, let's open with a stun. Might force a swap. So What's especially weak here? Our flyers have been really not great. So you'd hope that they'll want to avoid this combo, its matchup. Get some food damage out. Okay. Don't stun me. Oh, why? Oh, it's still just gonna be short. Thank goodness. Alright. I suppose, yeah, they wouldn't have been able to get the kill. Let's go, Surf Runner. Hi, Vert, you right, mate? I'd imagine this is someone's kind of PvE team. The minefields and the Kunley one. It could work, right? Obviously, with the stun, people not wanting to take it and swapping out, or just taking that damage. I mean, I think the meta is calm enough for me to go for the meme dream. I do often see a lot of people with the bombing go burn here. So I always run it with Zap, because then you've got two kind of damage types. Okay. No dots. Minefield's a bit lousy. Let's do this, shall we? The fact it hits twice is not the best for me. I don't want any risks. That's a shame. You always go for the minefield, you know that. And then the launch rocket. Gonna be short on damage. I don't really want to run the risk. Okay. Pretty sure the combo is gonna be on again. I know that their takedown is a stun leash, but unfortunate. It's just shy of doing enough damage. The combo is going to be successful again. Absolute meme dream. That is definitely my favourite gimmick team using this. This is definitely my favourite by a long shot. Yeah, I did. So yeah, let's boot up. So Stoneclaw was a pet that I was really hyped for. Stoneclaw. What did I put it on in the end? An unnamed team and then Stone Storms. Oh, I tried to run it with a speed modifier. Yeah, both times. Just load it up. It's going to be real tanky. So what would be the best kind of punish? What's strong versus this? Mechs. No, my mouse has died. Right, I'll be back in a second once I've gone and got some batteries. Okay, let's see this. Great. Yeah, the button or the button, the light was flashing on it. And I was like, I've never had to change the batteries on this. Should really get some rechargeable batteries. They're yeah, Malcolm is me. Let's have a look. So like rechargeable batteries. The thing is, you need the like the charger, which is will cost the money. Rechargeable and charger. That's one of 15 quid. Does this come with batteries? £15. This is like an Energizer one as well. Maybe. The thing is, like those batteries that I bought, but maybe like a few pounds. Okay, anyway, let's boot this up. Do I want to go in? Yeah, probably. So we could do that. I kind of want a. Suppose if I go undead. That I kind of like. I need something that's going to be able to kind of punch through. Maybe we just go that. Probably this. I think getting a save as getting kind of like a sustained amount of damage up. Probably what I want to do. The ghost maggot. Let's start with this. So, statue. Chaser. Chancer. That might not be how you spell chance. So we'll try this. Amalgam. I know I have amalgam teams. F5. This is 100% a meme. Oh, it's on this team. This started off as like a wild team. So weird. I think I have the Valk here. And the Hairpot. And then I had one of these Geode kind of guys. I'll go with that as well. It's not a worse ratio with the Tole Hairpot. Like it's the tiniest like rabbit model you can get. It's weird really that this is tiny and now there's kind of like a whole load of those tiny pets. Like the Cobalt Raven is tiny, the Fire Sting Buzzer is tiny, the Runt is tiny as well, really small. Okay. Yeah, Shank, you right, mate? That's spider. Man. I'm pretty confident here. Let's go. It just keeps up the whole time, does it? I guess so. Okay. So this here is just ridiculous, right? Go for it. Wow, I didn't realise I needed a drill. So, delete. Not today, bro. They're gonna kill me. What are you? Hang on. Is the... Was this the 24? Oh no, it was 24. Like that. Don't root me in. Okay, so you're quicker. What a waste of a heal there. Why are they not healing? Man, this team is being punished by a sandstorm. Okay, so we can go with this. Yeah, let's just go with this. This looks quite funny. Man, this must have been a team that I created back when Close to Zero was playing. I hate this turkey. It doesn't move. Moves. Absolutely rigid still. So, scared stiff. Yeah. Contrary to popular belief, they can be played separately. Ooh. Oh, it's same speed. I mean, getting quicker than me does nothing. I was actually hoping for kind of a stun lock. Might still happen. Nice, they've stayed in. Unfortunately, the Elementium Bolt basically a wasted turn. Well, I can possibly outlast. No way. Okay. This can't possibly have gone any worse for this guy. What is the alternative to eliminating Bart? I'll have a look in a second. This guy. We're ready to get trolled. The setup. I mean, what do I think he's going to do? Just no way, mate. This will be the moment where he realises he has no chance. I could go for the... Oh, it's still up, Oh no! Awful. Yeah, the turkey. Like, I think Shank said, what was it, Shank? Said to give this guy, or was it Leo? Yeah, yeah. Leo is like, give the amalgam a try, because it's definitely kind of got meme potential, and this team does. This, I guess, the Highlands turkey into the amalgam, especially if they don't swap. And you could actually stunlock someone. Do I have any teams that use happiness or Minimatsu? If I do, Minimatsu is definitely the better of the two. This is the one that I've been preferring to use. So, none of them are like stellar. It's alright. Okay. The Alamo dog. Me. Okay. I'm looking forward to all this extra healing. So let's swap. I think he goes down here, does he? Good. What's this guy hoping for? So I'm gonna hold fire. Till now, see what he does. I had to eat the mines or something. That's unlucky. Okay. Not going to matter for that guy. So you can have all this. I'm going to black claw you. SS boot. I think if it was a PP, it would have made no difference. We wouldn't have done anything. Let's keep out of his reach. Yeah, they would, but you asked for a Minimancer team, so like yeah, you could just in this slot you could put anything with a turret in there. I suppose with no, actually yeah, anything with a turret would go in there. Well, and in fact, I have one of those. Just something like this, what 79 wins. 224 times. they rounded down to that one. So yeah, I would imagine the Minimancer Shin Chomper team is going to be similar. What I have with the Shin Chomper, in that you're using it to kind of get heals from the So do I have any turrets? No. I've got that though. But yeah, you're essentially just there to boost up. Get as many kind of Aura of Gonk hits every hit, so with a turret it's more effective essentially in that regard. I mean really, right, Ray's ally isn't that good in reality. It's quite average. But try and outlive stuff. I'm not gonna play that. Okay, so what was I facing? I was facing that guy that was using, what do you want to call it? Minefields. Oh, what the Ray's ally? I mean, I don't think it's as good as Bill Turret. I don't think it's strong as that, because, and that's kind of what I'm comparing it to. Not, I suppose, every ability, but specifically if you compare these two, then Bill Turret is by far and away the better ability. Because if someone's shielding, well, they're going to still take like maybe 40, 30 damage. It's not massive. It's not really something that will matter. Let's go with this, should I? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Minimancer will work quite well with the Shin Chomper. I mean, it works really well with an imp, right? Because you're already getting healing on the back line. I mean, actually, weirdly, stuff like Finduin, I suppose the Llama Dog, any of those where they have the multi-hit basic attacks actually heal for a significant amount. I think this heals like 200 an attack if you have like a Plague Blood or something up. And it would heal for an awful lot as well with the Aura of Gonk. I mean, one hit would likely, your low health would just boost you straight back out. I don't know how viable happiness is in reality, like, because there was, when it was first released, I don't know if they fixed the tooltip. Yeah, so when this was first out, I remember in the Discord, it kind of getting looked at and being, hang on. So initially, yeah, it's wrong, yeah. But initially, it's like 249 and 446 each round. I mean, it's basically like a basic attack from this power pet every round. And at that stage, it was like this thing. Could potentially be absolutely immense. Not happy. I think the best partner for it would be like the Son of Seath. Because you're actually going to be able to get. You're actually going to be able to get some healing back off the corrupted ground, probably. And yeah, so what Shank's referring to is so Nathan or Kovok did a video on happiness, and somebody put like a defenses buff up on him, like a stampede or like a was it the Falcasaur Swarm, that kind of thing. And the damage can be buffed. I mean, if it was a magic, most of these are on like magic, right? So if you'd done it on a magic pet, yeah. But if you'd done it on a magic pet, you'd have been in the clear. I think this might get clipped by the magic ratio. No, probably not actually. What's it doing it based on? Like power, yeah, that's fine. To be fair, like, I've seen it crit as well before. Um, but yeah, I guess it was a learning experience. Glad it just wasn't me that had to learn, or be the I suppose the tester, I guess, to to see what would happen, what the interaction is. I think the queue is bugged. But yeah, it's nuts that they decided to reduce the cooldown. They have a damage penalty. So here, that's good. Yeah, David Crown. Oh, I've made no end of mistakes. I mean, I made a mistake in that last game, like the turkey. Trying to sleep on a resilient round. That must be US, right? Yeah, must be in the US. I wonder if on this you could Death and Decay, Corpse Explosion, and then Res. I suppose there's a bit too many. There's too many steps involved to make it worthwhile. Basically, Res this, and then heal it back up. The Slimy Dark Hunter. I do it after this, although I don't like. Yeah, I don't actually personally like the SS version. I'm massively on all these guys for Primal Cry. I'm PP for life. I mean, there's an extent to it. Like the Leviathan Hatchling, I go with the PB. There's some weird speed break points. Stunted Darkhorn. Again, I prefer there's like this one. The Stunted Darkhorn is strong, right? Yeah, Dark Hunter must be in here somewhere. If it's only great for like one round, and then you have your Primal Cry just up all the time. Like there are times when it's annoying. Obviously, so like if they dodge on the opener, that's annoying. But as long as you can get it up onto them, the PP does such significant damage. Like Slimy Dark Hunter. Let's play one of Lineker's teams. I'm sure Shenk will be happy. Yeah, but you're not going to let it fall off, are you? Like, it's on like a 3-round cooldown and has a 4-round duration. I mean, my main Raptor now is the PP Toe Nibbler. This is my main guy, the Bloodfang. Yeah, that is the only time, right, when either when you're slower from the get go, or if they have a Primal Cry as well, that's annoying. Or like speed increase, the speed debuff, any of those things. So that's when it becomes quite annoying. But then I am doing 180 or 225 with the beast ratio against this one 136. That's pathetic. Just 136. I'm looking at the hues have kind of dropped off. I have been wanting to. I've been kind of wanting to or looking to create a tier 1 team with the Dark Hunter. Because I've got this tab. I moved one out, didn't I? I upgraded this team. Okay. My opponent is not going to have a good match. Oh, he's leveled it up. Fair enough. Imagine if he had it already. Okay. Use it. Oh no. Oh, just enough damage. For a second I was like, oh, he's not going to use it, but yeah, I guess I wasn't webbed. You're not going to go for that. Yeah, the Control Hatchling is so good. It's definitely one of the best pets in the meta. The only time when I find it a bit kind of crappy is if you get like a Wormy or something like that. But even still, you're still getting out reasonable damage. When I play it, I just swap it out. Just do anything for it not to kind of get its combo going. You see, it's just carrying. I suppose, yeah, the other time would be no. The original Kovok is okay. So if we find similar, it should be the Mark 1. So in this particular case, if I was going to run Kovok, I would run the Poison Fang Pheromones, and most likely Black Claw, and have something else to kind of benefit from Black Claws from like an Imp, say, or the Junk Hopper that I was running with this. But I mean the damage difference. So if we 260, so these are kind of the two main ones. People can run HP, but I don't have that, so we can't compare as easily. This is 140 and 70 against 182 and 91. And they've got Pheromones 91, so 70 I think. So it across like a game, it's such a massive difference. So how many rounds? So it's 3 rounds, so technically that's 4 ticks. We're still got 21 extra. So it's a significant amount more. I literally cannot do that maths. 21 times 8. 168. Like, the only time maybe this would be more relevant would be if there was, I suppose, like a surge in pets just slower than this, and there is to an extent. Okay, but yeah, this is the kind of team that's moved into here. Got Wormy on there. Got double speed increase because I'm relying on Wormy to kind of do a lot of work. Yeah, Hermit Crab does, because this 2-3-1 is, and some of these guys, they have this, I guess this one doesn't do enough damage to actually get the debuff up. Let's really get that. Have a look at my, I'll play this. It's cool. The only thing, well, one of the things I don't really like about the hermit crab, though, is that now when you're looking at an aquatic, quite a few of the newer ones have similar move sets, in that they have dive or bubble or shell armor. Then when you just look to try and compare them, it's just like, well, of course I'm going to use the hermit crab. If we look at a bubble, a lot of these guys, like this one's necessary, but like the bubble dive combo or shell armor dive, so you're kind of looking at like Inky, Crimson Octopode. Like actually was like, I'm gonna make a team of this, like Deep Bite, Celestial Blessing, get that rolling, and then you've got the bubble and stuff for cooldowns. And I think I was just looking, I was like, oh, what else could I use? And then obviously this guy comes up and it's like, well, why am I using the Crimson Oak? Not that she compares. But there's other things, especially like this guy, exactly the same kind of thing, really. Liverbob, the same. I'd love if this had an SS boost. Oh, bug me out. Yeah, I would definitely love it if I wouldn't mind if they nerf. I suppose it's if they nerf it, nerf the hermit crab. That is the harshest nerf would be to its speed. But there are pets the same speed as it, right? And it gives you just a comparison where it potentially should be. Come on, there must be just one here somewhere. Here we go. So there's options. So they could do this. So this potentially. There's this, so that you could take the health down. I think you're slightly slower, right? I mean, I think it would still be decent, and especially like over your cycling team would still be all right because you're buffing the power by 25% or damage by 25%, so it'd still be viable. What? This actually really bugs me out. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with having like a really decent aquatic other than the Emperor Crab. So basically, happiness isn't viable because the void swap isn't very good. Yeah, basically the void swap isn't very good. So then you have to manually swap, and then better options out there. What the? What do you even join on there? Wow. Right. Let's exit the game. And then go back into it. It's too slow for Dark Rebirth. People would just not attack. Okay, I'm gonna try a different realm as well. And let's go with this guy. Like, you can use it with Son of Seath. That's like, if you're desperate to go ahead and try it out. Wow. I don't know if anyone has ever had this. Has anyone ever? I guess the other thing is what to actually find another battle, right? So go. Yeah, I've never had this bug. Never seen anyone have it. What I'll do is I'll fight a wild pet, and that should do the job. I got a mage to port me there. Yeah, I don't know how to fix this. I don't know if anyone's got any suggestions. I was bugged out because I'm in a pet battle, or the game believes I'm in a pet battle. Oh. I've never seen this. So yeah, any suggestions? Maybe I need to like win the game. It's not the pet to do it on. Okay. Oh yeah, I've already exited the game, Nathan. So the maggot and the spider are quite good. The ghastly rat isn't very good, unfortunately. Great flying pet. And this hit super low. Because I'm pretty sure like the power of like a wild pet is reduced. Anyway. So we'll kill this. So on both of them, the SS breeds are the best. On the spinner and the maggot. mean, what you can do is they basically instantly respawn. If you really want, you could just keep killing them until you got a rare, like they just respawn like mad. So like, you don't necessarily need to waste a token. I mean, it depends how much time you want to spend. They're literally just spawning constantly. There we go, that fixed it. Let's go back to that. I mean, the only thing is you'd have to load into a battle every time to know. Yeah, so this team I really quite like. And I like the console. I used to like it a lot. Mail. Annoying me. It's a filthy plug down. Take jab. There's a reason that I didn't though. So why wouldn't I have? I don't know. This is when I face a sunny day team, and then I'll be annoyed. Oh yeah. We've got one B stone. There he is. $60 silver. Where is that team with the cat? In here somewhere. There it is. 6-0. Not bad. I'd love to try and like use one of these guys on my team, but I just don't think they'd be viable. That fun. Hang on. Why am I using these peasant pets? What's this Night Saber cub? It's tradable, right? What am I doing using I bet it's a lot. Night. Yeah, Siamese is fine. Siamese will do fine. I'll use the I'll use the peasant pets. If they have a buffed rake though, I would definitely get this. It's a different model, isn't it? Yeah, obviously. I always kind of thought these might be quite cool, but I'd imagine they'd be really average. See you later, Shank. Yeah, I don't know whatever that was that happened to that last battle, whether or not it's actually kind of messed up the person I was playing as well. Oh, this guy needs a rare stone. Like, I need to get a stockpile. There's no way to choose the ones that you want. There's also not like a quick way to farm these stones up.
I need to get closer.
So what
Can
is
I do for you?
because this just has like these in, doesn't it?
We are bound.
I can get 4 of them. Oh, I've got loads of junk in the bags. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Stormwind. Hope this starts working. Go to Stormwind, get the quest, the Orichi quest, because I've definitely not done it. I did notice that on some pets, some characters, I couldn't actually get it. But that was the Pandaren, like, is it a goblin there or something? That guy there, anyway. He wasn't offering it to my monk. I don't really know why. I can never click on mail either. Yeah, Burnout's quite a cool pet, to be honest.
Hey there. Safe travels.
So, I've got 1 or 2 teams that are decent enough. Um, it's a tough one because it's kind of like quite a good sweeper pet, but in this meta, the health pool is a bit of an issue. Because even against here's like a clutch sister, even though they were weak damage, it's still going to start getting you kind of pretty low. But then it's got the cool combination of clobbering to take down. It hits hard. Yeah, it's definitely kind of the main combo you want to use. Okay, finally. Let's get my 10 wins. Okay. Okay, it's going to be a tough start. So what are they going to start with? Okay. I mean, what are they going to do here? Still take weak damage from it. Okay, I should. Let's get another one of these off. I'm going to save him. There's nothing else it can do. We've got no AoE. That's done so much work. That was lucky. I mean, they're viable to an extent, right? What are you doing, bro? Okay. Oh, that's so lucky. So I'd imagine this one has Nocturnal Strike. I think they kind of messed around way too long with the with Scaly. Double pheromones getting that up is just so good, and him helping just being quicker. There's a crit there that was lucky, right? But it just didn't matter. That crit wasn't important in the game. The pet dungeon. So some of the pet dungeon ones are good, right? Some of the pets are quite good. What's the Strath one called? Do I have him? What's it? Sean Wilkers. So I would say Shrieker and definitely the Belcher are quite good. I mean, not going to break the game, but they're all right. Crypt Fiend, you could take it or leave it, and I've not even got Ziggy. I mean, they're okay. I mean, undeads are generally quite good. But yeah, these two are okay. And then you've got like the Lamo Bark, that's Lamo Dog, that's alright. Even Sporing, was it the? I don't have it. Because it costs like 200k, but Evelier being Spore, it's alright. But yeah, if you kind of got limited resource or time to get them, to need them, they're not gonna do super well. Okay. Now, if I play against that guy, I'm not gonna win with that team. Not even close. Let's go with this. Yeah, this is one of Lineker's teams, and it's alright. I actually quite like it. I like it because it's got the Kamchong Hatchling in and the Slimy Dark Hunter. It is actually like a tier list, so I don't know if you looked at that. Silence. Let me just get it for you. So if you kind of wanted to know which pets to get, you'd start with that list on Zufus. That kind of points you in the right direction, really. Yeah, the Greasing Belcher is on there, it's on the very bottom. But yeah, an undead with relatively high power and no stats wasted in speed. It's not a bad combination. I'm going to maximise the racial. The only negative thing with this this Belcher is that the kind of the amount of wormies that are in the queue, they're able to kind of shut it down to an extent. Okay. Great. Okay. This might be alright. So your sandstorm. Okay, that was pretty lousy. You gonna swap? You gonna swap? Some ticks there. I wonder if this Dark Hunter can 1v1 me. I don't. Let's get this rolling. Yeah, that's unlucky. So annoying. Let's let him kill this. Oh wow. This guy is infuriating to play. Yeah, I've fought him a few times as well. Okay. I'm gonna probably swap. Such a stally strat. Cool, that's my ramp. I'm letting my ramp go up. Okay. No weather change yet. So what do I want to do? Try and get a hit on. That's unlucky. Okay, a lot of healing. Let's go. That is so that's so frustrating to play against. Literally just boring. My current favourites. You want to run that? I'm actually beating him with some teams I have no right I'm beating him with. Especially considering like the misses. The times I lose, it's kind of like a chain of misses. Yeah, massively. The Dark Hunter. So good. I guess it forced him to swap right, especially at the start there. Okay. So I've got Rattlejaw, I've got the power. So the Death Sting's got obviously two options. It can go for the AoE debuff. Yeah, running double idols. It's just so toxic. I've got a mission complete yet, so let's go and do that. What's this is? Yeah, it's like slow. But I guess if that guy gets into a match, right? So I played in there. He gets into a match, it's gonna be a long one.
The Horde army is pushing hard into Terragard South. Make them regret every foot they set upon our soil.
Okay. Yeah, I've literally just been trying to get as many charms as possible in the last, I don't know, few weeks. Bam. Three. Three. let's do this. I've got the dudes. The only issue is because I don't play the game, I have no real way to get more resources. So the best ones are ones which is like kill a single mob. They haven't even got flying, so 35 is not much. It's got to be like more. 100 the dungeon. I want the 100 ones. You have to run over there, so I'm not. I'm not just walking, but like less. And there's some charms there. It's annoying because I have none of the PvE trainers got any team save for them. It's really annoying when I have to go and do that. Nothing. Oh, there's a lot of charms about actually. See, 70 is a bit more like it. That would be one, wouldn't it? If that ordered it. Like these, like just sack that off. Pointless. That's probably the easier one to do. There we go. There's the money. T-Zane. That'll sort me out with resources for like a week. I'm not going to fly over there, I can't be bothered. I'll even walk over there. Yeah, I think if the key doesn't start popping much more, I'll probably we stop now and then I might come on again later. Possibly like a few hours maybe. Because when it's, the queue isn't popping, it's a bit rubbish. Rubbish to like watch, I'd imagine. But also like just waiting is frustrating. Yeah, this metabolic boost. So much better versions of this kind of style of pet. Yeah, the model actually, I think it looks quite cool. Like a bit of a different seagull going on. It's just wasted. Yeah, I got this the other day. I don't think it's going to be great. I think it's shell armor, like. Like what picture I use? Well, it's just the hermit grab, right? Yeah, I don't think the key's going to pop like quickly enough, really. So you know what I'm going to do is I'll call this a day for now. I'll probably be on in a couple of hours, a few hours time. because yeah, I think the queue will pop more then. So yeah, cheers for watching, and I'll probably very likely anyway see you in a couple of hours or so. Cool. See you later, guys.